Welcome back to the Golf Fix live on the practice tee here with the Boys and Girls Club and the first tee of Augusta. Kids from that joining us, and obviously sitting me right here, well, Dennis Miller's joining me. And Dennis, what an unbelievable experience you had getting through and into that tournament. But you shouldn't even have been there in the first place, right? I mean,
no. Third alternate. It wasn't going to go down. Didn't play a practice round. I took my chances, and I'm glad I did. It's a fantastic experience, that's for sure.
And we've all been seeing it all week long, and you can look at it time and time again. This putt that you hit this beautiful putt. It's rolling up towards the hole here. It kind of looks like it's going to go in, but then it doesn't go in. What's going on in your mind right here as you see this hang on the edge?
As it's hanging on the edge, I take a couple of steps. I see there's a little bit of grass in between the hole and the ball, and I reacted to the crowd noise. I couldn't believe it went in.
It's amazing, too. That ball actually fell uphill. That ball was breaking left to right, and then it fell back up the hill.
That's right. It did.
Yeah, it seems like you got somebody on your side.
Absolutely.
This week, huh?
Yes, sir.
Beautiful.
Unbelievable.
So, speaking of this week, you know, obviously, this is your first PGA Tour event, not just your first major, but your
Correct.
first PGA Tour event. You're not unfamiliar with this stuff. I mean, you've won an Ohio Open. You've played some very good golf. What are you thinking about? What are you working on this week so that you can have the week of your life?
Well, I tell you, it's key to get the ball in the fairway. I've been working on some key driver swings and things like that. So
okay, so let's talk a little bit about what you're teaching people back there in Canfield, Ohio,
Sure.
which, by the way, is right near Youngstown, right? Didn't you go to like Youngstown
yes,
State?
Youngstown State University.
The
Yes.
Yo.
Yep.
Exactly.
The Yo. Yes, sir.
All right, make sure. Yeah, let's
These
make sure we
clubs
don't break those clubs right there.
So
There you go.
yeah,
All right, so what are you kind of working on here with the driver?
trying to make a bigger swing, turn, shoulder turn. I kind of get little when I go back. My left shoulder stays, you know, kind of in front. I kind of tip it down. Just trying to get a bigger shoulder turn, getting behind the ball a little bit more.
Okay, so give us a show of what that swing looks like. Well, that'll work all day long. And talk about, look, you know you're going to be nervous, and there are members of yours, members of mine, people all over the place that are playing golf every day. They're nervous all the time. What are you doing to prepare yourself for that nervous energy? And no doubt that tempo is something that you're going to be dealing with.
Sure,
right?
just trying to develop a routine, trying to stay the same. You know, if it's 30, 40 seconds, whatever it is, you know, going through the same motions each time, same waggle, same amount of waggles, you know, same thought process, trying to get lined up, and just trying to stay in the moment, one shot at a time, things like that. A lot of people out there, very difficult golf course, so it's I think that's going to be key for me this week.
Nothing like the first tee jitters, is it? Let's go ahead and throw a little first tee jitter. So when you're talking about your waggle, you're doing that to try to release some energy or,
Yes,
or get some freedom there?
Yeah, just trying to do the same thing, try to stand a little taller, and trying to get this left shoulder behind that ball there.
And when you're making that swing right there, yeah, you guys can clap for that, by the way. You don't have to be, yeah, absolutely. So when you're getting ready for this, there's a lot of time in your mind that you're spending hitting that first tee shot right here on the practice tee, I would imagine.
Absolutely.
Right?
Then
make sure you get off to the start you want.
Yeah. Then right? I just played 9 holes on the golf course, and it is fantastic. It's nothing what I anticipated, and a lot of slopes out there, so it's going to be good. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, and part of that fun is too going to be that you're going to get a chance to play with Casey Martin, another gentleman that we've had on the show today. So it's going to be a fantastic week. Congratulations too. It's only just beginning, right? It's only just beginning, just Monday, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Michael.
All righty, well done. Congratulations.